Hey guys, Mrs. Manzella here. We're going to try to attempt a weathering lab. I have my partner Dominic here. Dominic, say hi to everybody.
Hello.
And before we get started, just want to do a quick check-in with you guys. I'm thinking about you guys constantly. I hope everything's okay. I hope you're enjoying this time home with your family, taking some time to yourself, doing some of the things you like to do, but staying on top of your work as best as you can. So we are going to try this lab. This is part of our weathering sequence. We're going to talk about chemical weathering today, and the way we're going to do that is with this rate of weathering lab that is posted on Google Classroom. So if you take a look at the background information, you could read through that. I will also post some of the answers to the introductory questions, but let's just get into it. So the materials we're going to need today is we're going to need 2 beakers. We're going to need 4 Alka Seltzer tabs. So you use these for, for stomach aches and things like that. But we're going to use it today for our chemical weathering lab. We have our timer ready to go. And what we're going to do first is we have both beakers here with 200 milliliters of cold water. And what's going to happen is Dominic is going to dissolve one of these Alka Seltzer tabs in our first beaker. So Dominic, just throw that in there. So whenever you hear the word dissolves, that means we're dealing with, we're going to start the timer, chemical weathering. So we have our timer going. Again, it's fizzing away for us. Okay, and Dominic, whenever you see it'll disappear, you're going to tell me to stop. You gotta wait until that white thing stops fizzing. Just back up for a second. Go ahead, keep watching. Tell me when to stop. Okay, we are now at a minute.
Stop.
Okay, so that took 1 minute and 5 seconds. So if you notice when you take a look at your data, okay, or data chart, you will see that this is in seconds. So when we have a minute and 5 seconds, we actually have 65 seconds. So when I'm putting that down, I want to make sure I'm writing that the whole particle cold took 65 seconds. Okay, the next part of this experiment is to crush up the tablet. So Dominic is very carefully going to crush up our Alka Seltzer tab inside the container. Go ahead. Okay, good job. And now what we're going to do is we are going to pour it out. So this is our crushed Alka Seltzer tab in our other beaker of 200 milliliters of water. Go ahead, pour that out. And as soon as it hits the water, we're going to start our timer, and when it stops fizzing, we're going to stop. Okay, good, tell me when it stops fizzing. How little pieces go? Almost. We're going to stop it. Okay. So we stopped that at 48.8 seconds. So we'll just round that to 49 seconds. So Dominic, what happened? Was this faster or slower than the other one?
Faster.
Very good. Okay, now the reason why it's faster is because when we break the Alka Seltzer tab into smaller particles, now there's more surface area exposed. So when you see that on a Regents level question, if they ask you why it's dissolving faster, it's because there are more surfaces exposed. Okay, Dominic, now we're going to do it with hot water. Let's see if that makes a difference. So we're going to take our beakers. Dominic, you just smile and look nice in the picture. We're going to fill them up with 200 milliliters of warm water. Okay, so we have 1 beaker of warm water. We're gonna get our other beaker of warm water. Okay, so now we have our 2 beakers of warm water. Okay, I'm gonna slide it on over. All right, and the same thing we did before. We're gonna take our first tablet. I'll make sure I have the timer ready. Dominic, you go ahead and drop that in. We're gonna see if it moves any quicker. Take a look at the side. You see it? It's right there. Oh, stop. Okay, stop. Not stopping. Okay, so that was 29 seconds. Okay, so if you take a look, that's 29 seconds for the whole particle. So we'll just put that down on our chart. And now, Dominic, one more time, you're going to crush it gently with the hammer. Let's reset our timer. Okay, this is gonna go fast, so.
Clearing up on the bottom.
Oh, we gotta stop. So that took 17 seconds. We place that right here. So again, at home, you should be filling in this chart. Once you fill in this chart, you can then fill in your graphs. Okay, and then you're going to take a look at the questions. So the questions on the back here, give them your best shot. Again, this has to do with chemical weathering. I will post the answers to the front on Google Classroom. I want to thank you guys for taking a look at this video. Thank you to my partner, Dominic. Say goodbye.
Goodbye.
Stay safe. Love you guys.